is pretty hard to beat the sweeping, expansive views that drone footage brings. And while I love sharing the outdoors with you all, it can be difficult to adequately capture its beauty and magnitude at ground level. A drone would solve that problem. However, as you know, I have some feelings regarding intrusive noises when I'm outdoors.
That's a new one. Wish the traffic would pipe down so I could hear the birds. Shh.
So I'm a bit conflicted about drones. When Ruko approached me with an offer to try out their drone, I figured this would be my chance to incorporate those dramatic views and do it the right way. That is, flying legally and properly, and without annoying humans or any other animals. Now, I very much dislike the use of the word journey to describe this, but it really was one. First things first, I checked out the goods and charged everything up. Then I downloaded the Ruko app and started with some video tutorials.
It is necessary to enter the device passcode for access. Enter the Ruko drone app. Tap the control icon to enter the display interface. Push joysticks to 11 and 1 o'clock position to complete the gyroscope calibration. GPS signal search is completed when the indicator shows blue.
Wow! What's happening?
Push joysticks to 5 and 7 o'clock position to unlock the motor. Push up the left.
Once I got a rough idea of how it worked, I headed to the garage. I didn't want to fly in my backyard because we have power lines and a shade sail overhead. Plus, I didn't want to annoy the neighbors, at least the ones that we like.
Pick it up, spin it around. Okay, nose up. This way.
I thought perhaps the garage would be spacious enough just to try out the controls.
Nailed it. What I didn't try to do is record it. Alright, let's try this again. 5 and 7. Gosh dang it. Good thing these things are durable.
We have sustained some damage. All right, outdoor flying from here on out. Before flying in the great outdoors, I took the trust test offered by the FAA. It teaches you the do's and don'ts of flying a drone. I also installed a couple more apps, the Before You Fly app, which tells you if you are in a restricted flying area. If you are, you may still be able to fly below a certain level as long as you ask for a lance. So I also downloaded the Air Control app in case I needed it. In addition, to comply with FAA regulations, I registered my drone and put the registration number on its body. As of September 16th, 2023, the FAA also requires drones to have a remote ID. The Ruko's remote ID is on this label underneath. It can also be found in the app. I saved the registration and my trust certificates to my phone just in case I'm ever asked for them. I used a camping trip near Tucson as my next flight opportunity. I didn't want to annoy the other campers, so I stopped along the way in a wide open stretch of desert. It seemed like the perfect spot.
I think it's too windy, bud. Yeah, we got 15 mile per hour gusts. I don't think it's good flying conditions.
So I'm going to try and get a flight in tomorrow morning before I head out. Looks like between 7 and 9 it should be really calm.
Saguaro National Park is very near the campground, but I knew that flying there was not allowed. However, I found some BLM land nearby.
All right, we are all loaded up, about ready to head home, except I'm going to try, oh goodness, we're going to try one more time to fly the drone. Wind is pretty chill right now, pretty low key, so there's some BLM land down the road. So I'm gonna check it out. So I think this is where I had planned on entering, but it appears to be gated and locked. I wonder if I could just fly here. There are some pretty low power lines over there, but I'm wondering if I can get further back there. Just gonna turn it around in case I need to leave in a hurry. You know, I know I'm so wishy-washy about it, but I don't know. I got a bad feeling. My gut says move along, go home. Could be nothing, but yeah. Nobody knows where I am right now because this was a spur of the moment side trip. I really wanted to get that beautiful desert aerial footage. If I don't feel good about it, then I'm not gonna do it. Morning. Barely. No, really, it's 7 o'clock. I am rolling out today on a very special mission. I got a drone and I wanted to fly it when I was camping last time, and conditions were not favorable. So, making a special trip. We're gonna go hiking and hopefully get some great aerial desert footage. Hopefully. I'm a noob, so bear with me. No Gunther today. And that is for a couple reasons. First of all, I am packing all my gear, so I'm not gonna be able to pack him out when he gets tired. And secondly, a lot of the trail reviews mention rattlesnake. Anyhow, we had about a half-hour drive up to Sonoran Mountain Preserve, and we're gonna hit a 3-mile loop up there. Well, let's roll. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh, too. Things have gotten a little more rustic. I actually had to kick it in 4-wheel drive, but I think I'm just gonna park here and walk in and see what we got. Yeah, well, I think here is far enough. I mean, it's crossable. While totally open overhead, the ground here is entirely dry and rocky riverbed. I tried my best to clear a wide area for takeoff. It was not wide enough. I think one of these pebbles was a little too close. One of the propellers must have grazed a rock, which cracked the arm, and then tilted towards the body, and the propeller kept striking the body. The angle was slight, and I thought if I could just brace it so it was straight, it would be okay. Unfortunately, I had nothing on me but one stray poop bag stuffed into my jacket pocket. At the end of this propeller, so we have poop bag cordage. So if this works, there's some redneckery right here. Surprisingly, it worked. For a second. Now the crack was entirely through the arm, and that was all she wrote. I read that you can use super glue or JB Weld for basic body repairs,
So I went with the latter in the hopes of fixing my mistakes.
Oh, dang. Chipped the end of one of my propellers off, too. Oh, I was fair. I got 4 after it dries.
So here we are in the desert again. There were 34-mile-per-hour gusts yesterday, but this morning is much calmer. I've got a good feeling about today. So that is where my journey is today. I got some air, still in beginner mode, but without crashing. If you were hoping for some of that killer aerial footage, stick with me, I'll get there.
I didn't crash.
Apologies if you were looking for a review or how-to video. As a total noob, I am just not qualified for that. I can say this, the Ruko was easy enough even for me to use, and it's a real trooper considering everything I put it through.
We're out of battery. Oh boy, I got some footage, I think. I don't know what is out of battery, but there's a red battery icon flashing up here. And I thought I had everything charged, but apparently not, because it'll return home if there's not enough juice. So another piece of good news is that it appears my little repair held. So good old JB Weld, if you're a klutz like me.